Hey everybody, welcome back to another plan with me. Like I said, I'm going to be trying to upload as many of these as I can in the next week or two, trying to catch up because I'm definitely behind. So this is going to be the week of June 29th to July 5th. I apologize if you hear my cats being crazy in the background. I'm doing this kind of late at night because I tend to put these things off because I hate the sound of my own voice. So I'm using the Gamer mini kit from Scribble Prints Co. for this week. This was the week of my boyfriend's 35th birthday, and one of my friends' daughter turned 3 this week, and this kit was actually kind of perfect for both of them. So I love it, and I love the bright colors. It's so fun with that pop of black. It's just super fun. I used mostly the rainbow wiggle. I kind of regretted it, but in the end, I do like the way the spread turned out, so it's gonna be okay. But I did also use I think it was the oil slick, 15 millimeter washi overlay. I used the twinkly stardusty one. I had that wiggle for another kit, and I decided that I was just gonna use the bows in that kit so I could use the black twinkly one for this spread, because I really did love that pop of black, and I loved the way other people used black foil, and I kind of wish that I had used black foil, but like I said, it comes together really well, so it's gonna be okay. So I think that's pretty much everything that I have to say for right now. Like I said, it's late at night and I'm a little bit brain dead, but we're gonna get through this. So I will let the rest of this play out, and then I will be back for the sidebar and day by day and all that fun stuff. definitely a long one doing all of the foil and everything on camera, even though I sped it up. So let me know if you guys prefer like a faster intro or like doing foil and stuff off camera so that you kind of get to the plans faster, or do you like watching that whole setup? Like, which do you prefer? Definitely let me know in the comments if you have an opinion. I appreciate the feedback. So getting into the sidebar, the first thing that I put in was the full box with the Switch and the like PlayStation, Nintendo, remote, controller, and it's not a remote, it's a controller, I don't know. So then I put a foil overlay there, and then I went in with my 2 habit trackers. The first one is for keeping track of watering my strawberries. The second one is for keeping track of my PR posts. If you don't know already, I do PR for JLynnPaperCo, so definitely check out the description if you guys are interested in doing some shopping and saving a little money. And you also get my favorites freebie, which is super cute if I do say so myself. So, like I said, all that information will be in the description down below. The next thing I put in was a glitter header. I just go in the like rainbow order, and then I put in a squared off half box. This is where I generally keep track of what week of quarantine it is. This is week 15 of quarantine. Good times, really, truly good times. And I use a Joy of Planning girl just looking out her window to mark that. Then I have another glitter header followed by one of the smaller squared off boxes, and I wasn't sure what I wanted to put this week. Like, there was a lot this week. There was like birthdays, and I did some stuff, and there were plans, there was a barbecue, like stuff happened this week, but I just like couldn't think of what I actually wanted to like put in the box. But it was kind of an emotional week for me. Like, I had a lot of meltdowns this week. I didn't put them all in my planner because I don't need to put like 6 meltdowns in a planner spread, but I decided to just write all the feels in my little box because it was just like, that's kind of how my week was. It was a lot of feels this week. So to accompany that, I used one of the emoji heads from TheCoffeeMoneterzCo. I want to say it's from version like 7, but it could also be version 8. I really don't remember. It's the one with the emoji like head exploding, because that was just truly how I felt about it. And then the last thing I put in is the full box that goes with the bottom washi, and I didn't want to leave it just blank, so I've been really enjoying grabbing the deco and finding like a bigger piece and using that. So I did grab this girl in her like chair, like this like gamer girl from the deco, and I just put her in the corner, and then I put the last full box overlay over her. And if you look at it in person, it does kind of like bubble around her a little bit. Like, you can definitely tell that there are things like layered there, but you can't really tell in like pictures or on film or anything. Like, it looks totally fine, and I think she's super cute, so whatever, it works for me. So getting started on my day-to-day plans, the first thing that I put in was that I had therapy. This was the week that my therapy appointments got moved to first thing in the morning, which is kind of nice because I just get up and go, and then I have like the rest of the day. I don't have to think about like, oh, I need to, you know, do things by a certain time because I have to go to therapy. Like, it works. And I use this super cute therapy sprinkles from Fluffy Maru. It's a bigger sticker, so that can be a problem sometimes, but it's so cute. Like, I'm going with it. Then after therapy, when I got home, I recorded a voiceover. So I used the little like voiceover emoji from the YouTuber sheet. And then after I was done with my voiceover, I uploaded my video. And this was the week that I uploaded, what was it called? Oh, it was called, I think it was originally called Tropicola. I think that SPC changed the name to like Lost in Paradise or something like that. At least that's what it said like on the sheets. I'm not really sure. but I used the like swimming girl from Joy of Planning to mark that because I felt like she fit the vibe of that spread, and I don't have a lot of like upload stickers, so I think that's more fun that way anyway. And then I was like all about social media this day. I posted like all over the place. Like I was posting on Facebook, and I posted a bunch of times on Instagram and like Insta stories. Like I was on it this day. So I put in a half box and a Murphy with the Instagram icon to mark all the posts. And then my mom and I figured out how to properly make mint chocolate chip ice cream this night. We had tried once before and we had the wrong kind of like mint extract, and I thought it tasted like toothpaste, which was not a compliment. So we tried again this night with a different extract and it tasted way better. It tasted like mint chocolate chip ice cream. So that was fun. So I used a Tamashi Prints girl licking ice cream, and I used the like minty green one because I felt like that made the most sense. And then I did film this night, so I just did that little trick with the little thing, and I used the icon from the rainbow wiggle of the camera, and I did put a little bit of whiteout on it just so that like lens like ring would kind of pop. Moving on to Tuesday, it was Sean's birthday this day. He was 35, and I bought these Legend of Zelda stickers from Sprouted Paper because I needed Zelda stickers. It's literally his favorite thing. So I needed Zelda stickers to mark like his birthday, or if we're playing video games, or for the scavenger hunt that I had planned, which was also Legend of Zelda themed. Like, I just needed them. So they are super cute. They're just really big. So I ended up cutting him down to fit in the box a little bit better and not kind of like take over. But he's just all like chubby cute, and I love it. The next thing that it was Evie's birthday this day as well, and she turned 3. So I used a Starshine dressed as Evie from JLynnPaperCo to mark Evie's birthday. And then this also happened to be payday, which is kind of random for me right now because you guys may have noticed, times are weird. But I did actually get paid this day, which I was not expecting and was really exciting. So I put in a little thing, and then I used one of the like money payday emojis from TheCoffeeMoneterzCo, just like holding a stack of money. Mostly because he's cute, not because I felt like I was holding a stack of money, because it's definitely not how things are going right now, but he's cute. And speaking of TheCoffeeMoneterzCo, the first thing I did after I got paid was to order from TheCoffeeMoneterzCo. I had been waiting to order from Helen for like a minute. Like, I had a bunch of stuff in my cart. Decisions had to be made. Ultimately, what I really needed was the like Hamilton emojis because I had plans to watch Hamilton this week, and so it was like, get it together, order your Hamilton emojis. So I put in a like skinny label, and then I used this like flying money doodle from the TheCoffeeMoneterzCo to mark placing that order. I got some Happy Mail from JLynnPaperCo, which was super exciting because it was my reusable sticker books, which I have talked about a little bit before. I am absolutely obsessed with them. You should definitely check them out on my Instagram and in her shop to see like the different designs that people have come up with. Like, they're so fun and so functional, and like I just love them. So I used the like Sailor Moon planner to mark that because that is one of the designs that I chose for my smaller like notebook guy. So I love the way it turned out, and it's a perfect sticker to mark that. And then the last thing I put in for Tuesday was that we had Chicken Shack for dinner. Chicken Shack is probably one of my favorite places. To be fair, I prefer Wingstop, but we don't have a Wingstop here, so Chicken Shack is definitely like a good second. The only issue that I was having was I was concerned about using too many boxes and stuff like too early in my spread. I didn't want to run out, so I used a little thing and I covered up the little icon. I just also didn't feel like I had enough room to write Chicken Shack. So what I ended up doing was putting the icon of the fork and knife from the Wiggle kind of like half on, and then I wrote on the label and also underneath to kind of like fill that whole space, and just so that I didn't feel like I had to like cram everything into the little thing, but it's fine. On Wednesday, the first thing that I wanted to put in was that Critical Role and Funko announced that there was going to be a Comic-Con exclusive pop figure for one of their characters. She is one of my favorite characters, and I'm just so excited to see the first of the Critical Role pop figures like come to fruition. So I used this little witch sticker from the like Halloween sampler from 2 years ago, I want to say, from Paper and Milk of the little Maru, and that was perfect because her character's not a witch, but she is wearing like a pointy hat and flying on a broom, which is kind of just like an inside joke, but I love it. So I used the little witch sticker to mark the Vexalia on her broom pop figure announcement. And then I was watching She-Ra on this day, so I put in a label and a Netflix emoji from Coffee Monsters to mark She-Ra. And then the last thing that I put in there was that I had a lot of kitten cuddles this day. I mean, I cuddle with my cats literally every day. Juan in particular is like glued to me most of the day. But it was like some real good, real legit kitten cuddles this day, and I wanted to put it in my planner. So I used the little Maru with the gray kitten on his head to mark that. Those are from Paper and Milk. Also on Wednesday, I had the joys of womanhood, and I started my period. So I put in a label, and then I used this like Shark Week girl from from Planner Studio, and I love her. She's honestly so cute, even though, you know, it's not really a cute thing, but she's cute, so whatever. I also got some deliveries from Amazon this day, so I put in the icon from the Wiggle to mark that. And then this was the day that I did my nails that you saw in the beginning of this video and in the last part of my previous video, the Pastel Pride spread. I think I had the nails on then, but I filmed these in kind of a weird order, so my nails kind of come and go in like weird places, but I really loved them. They were originally press-ons, but they didn't really work and they didn't fit very well, so I ended up kind of like peeling the like press-on glue like off of them and just using regular nail glue and putting them on, and they actually fit better that way and they lasted for like weeks, so that was fun. So to mark my like manicure, I used an emoji from TheCoffeeMoneterzCo with the like nail polish bottles, and then I was up way too late this night, which happens a lot lately. I've like trained my body to be awake until 3 in the morning for no reason. So I used a Beautiful Night sprinkles from Fluffy Maru to mark that. Moving on to the second half of the week, the first thing that I put in on Thursday was that I watched She-Ra this day, and I got to the season 1 finale on Thursday, so I did mark that specifically, that it was like finale time for me. And I used the TV icon from the Wiggle. I really wish that I had She-Ra stickers, like character stickers, because I really do love it, but I don't. So instead of just using a regular TV sticker, I felt like the icon from the Wiggle gave it a little more like sparkle magic time. Then I got makeup in the mail this day. I want to say this was the day that I got my In a Trance palette from ColourPop, which I love. It's so pretty. I'm kind of obsessed with eyeshadow palettes right now. I finally stopped like buying a ton of them so that I don't go completely broke, you know, and spend all my money on stickers instead. But I do love all the ones that I have gotten in the last like couple of months. And I used a new to me sticker of the little like makeup like eyeshadow palette, and that is from Very Cute Designs. And then I was working on the scavenger hunt stuff this day. I was making rupees, which I did like design and then cut with my silhouette. So I used the like bear cutting machine from Bubba Bear to mark making rupees. And then Thursday was definitely the day of like my biggest meltdown. I ended up not wanting to write meltdown because I was like, I don't want to like look back and be like, oh, I had a meltdown this day. Like, that's sad. Which, I mean, it was sad, but still, I don't know. I just felt weird about it. So I ended up writing in my feelings because I feel like that's fair, because like I was crying a lot and having like a super like upset like meltdown moment, but then I was also kind of like pissed off afterward, and it was very like in my feelings. There were a lot of feelings involved. So to mark that I was in my feelings, I used, I think it's one of the like anxiety sheet emojis, but I used the one like with the kind of like achy heart and just like I feel like he's feeling all the things, and that's perfect. And then my mom surprised me with the Stitch reading The Ugly Duckling to all the little duckling babies pop figure this day, and I was really excited. So I used the like spring critter onesie from TheCoffeeMoneterzCo with the little ducky, which is like super cute anyway. And we had Tokyo Garden for dinner, which I love sushi, heck yeah. And I got to use my Joy Planning Sushi Girl, who I hardly ever get to use, so perfect. And then my mom also got Sweet Spot this night because it's right next door to Tokyo Garden, which is perfect. And I had lemon cheesecake, which is pretty much what I always get from Sweet Spot now, but I used this little like cake, like layered cake sticker from Viri Cute because I don't have any cheesecake stickers, which I should probably get because I love cheesecake, but it's real cute, so it's okay. Moving on to Friday, I actually had to like do stuff this day. It was a terrible idea. So in the morning, my boyfriend and I went mini golfing with our two best friends, and so I put that in the first box. I ended up buying golf stickers from Once More With Love. I just haven't gotten them in yet, so I left it empty for right now. And then because I, went outside like a dum-dum, I had a heat stroke. So that was my first heat stroke of the summer, but not my last. Pretty much my least favorite thing. So to mark my heat stroke, I used the s'more emoji from TheCoffeeMoneterzCo because I think that's pretty much the cutest way to mark that I felt like I was melting and dying. So super cute. And then I was actually waiting for deliveries this day from Amazon, like for my boyfriend, and what I ended up getting in the mail was something that he bought for me, which was the Stranger Things upside down Lego. I had been waiting for it for months, and it finally came, and it's like, it's so incredible. So I used the 11 and the Demogorgon from the like Stranger Kids sheet from JLynnPaperCo. I did also shower when I got home, but it was just like a quick rinse off, and it didn't really feel like it was worth marking. After that, I was like, yeah, I'm done. So I took a nap, and this girl is like, she's just like all the feels. That's how my nap went. Like, I was just a freaking mess. But this is from You Plan You to mark my nap. And then I did get up at like 8 o'clock and go to Lisa and Gabe's house for our Hamilton night, and I used the Schuyler Sisters sticker from TheCoffeeMoneterzCo to mark that. On Saturday was 4th of July, and I thought I had a 4th of July emoji from the like holidays sheet, but I actually only have the 2019 holiday sheet. I just failed miserably at using them last year, so I thought I had one, but it turns out that he was one of the only ones I actually managed to use last year. So I decided to use the narwhal with the watermelon from JLynnPaperCo because I feel like it was very 4th of July, like kind of like picnic watermelon vibes. I feel like it works. And then I was on the computer designing a t-shirt for the studio, and the sticker from Tamashi Prints is so perfect because that was literally me. I was on the computer, I had my headphones on listening to the Hamilton soundtrack, like that was me. It's perfect. I wish I had pink hair though, that would be better. I also watched more She-Ra, so I put that in with an emoji watching TV. The next thing that I did was super fun, clean the bathroom floors. Fun stuff. So to mark that, I used the paper and milk Maru with the little like cleaning bottle and the rag, which is definitely not how I cleaned the floors. It was definitely like a steam mop situation, but it's still cute. And then I put in that we had like deli sandwiches. I again bought sandwich stickers that I just don't have, and the reason that I put that in was because I devoured the entire sandwich like before my mom got out of the bathroom after she got home from shopping, like that fast. It was intense. I was real hungry. And then my friends did have like a little get together, like playing games and watching the fireworks because you can see them from their house. But I just really didn't feel like going out like at all. So I ended up staying home and convincing my mom to watch Hamilton with me. So I watched Hamilton a second time. Still not the last time. I watched it a bunch of times, but this was the second time that I watched it with my mom, and I used the little Alexander Hamilton emoji from the Hamilton sheet from TheCoffeeMoneterzCo. Sunday, I don't know. Oh, I'm literally looking at my planner thinking, wait, what was I doing? It's fine. I'm fine. So, on Sunday, the first thing was that I started building my Lego, the Stranger Things Lego, and I have since finished it, but you will definitely see that come up in my planner a lot because I'm pretty obsessed with it. So I was trying to like do like a chunk of it pretty much every night, but this was the day that I started, and I used the Eggo box sticker from the Stranger Kids sheet from JLynnPaperCo, mostly because I thought it was funny, but also like really matches this spread, like the yellowy like orange and stuff, like it totally matches the colors in this spread. Then I took a shower because my mom insisted on having people over, which I was not excited about. I mean, it was like just my brother and his family, but like still, I was like, really? Why do we need to have people over? But whatever, it's fine, everything's fine. So I took a long shower, mostly because I was procrastinating like being around people. But the Starshine from JLynnPaperCo washing her hair is pretty cute, so there you go. And then I did mark that we had a barbecue, and I used the Starshine barbecuing sticker, which I love. I honestly love that sticker, like, probably more than is truly necessary, but I don't know, like, she's just so cute with, like, her little hat, and she's just so excited, and I don't know, I love her. I need, like, a full sheet of her, even though, like, we don't barbecue that often, but I just want to, like, stare at her. I don't know. Then we had cheesecake. My mom made like a white chocolate raspberry cheesecake, which was really good. We decided that the crust needed to be different because she did like a chocolate cookie crust, and it needs just like a regular like graham cracker crust, but it was still really good. So I've been using the Fluffy Maru like Froyo friend stickers for cheesecake, so because it's like basically the best I can do right now. So I just cut off the Froyo part and put that in. And then I snuggled my baby nephew for like hours. Like I was like playing with him, and then he got kind of fussy, and so I was like bouncing with him and then like standing up and kind of bouncing, and he ended up falling asleep on me and like drooling like through my clothes. Like we were both just like covered in baby drool, but like not the first time nor the last time that will happen in my life, and I don't care because I love babies and I love him. So to mark my baby snuggles, I did buy some super cute baby stickers from Once More with Love, but again, I don't have those yet. And then last thing was that we watched some more Grey's Anatomy, so I used the stethoscope. It's late, I should stop talking. I used the stethoscope icon from The Wiggle. But here is my full spread, all filled out and sparkly and so bright and fun. I really love it. It's so fun to just like look at the like contrast between that and some of the other kits that I have in my planner right now. Like it's just so fun. And it is still missing those stickers. Like I said, that order hasn't come in yet, but they're gonna be perfect when they do. Thank you guys so much for watching my chaos of a plan with me, or at least listening to me talk like it's chaos, even though it's really not, but I'm tired. So please like and subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.